Greetings to all and welcome to the Hot Shots Golf 4 CPU Tournament of Champions Round 2. Now before I go any further, if you did not see the first round, either half, or both halves rather, this will be a huge spoiler for you because I'm going to show who advances. So, go watch it. But if you have already, then let's see the tournament tree to see who is battling who now. So, just to quickly recap on this. T-Bone will be battling Chaos on the first match. The second match of round 2 will be Ratchet versus Z. The third match will be Brad versus Louise. And finally, the fourth match will be Maya versus Jack. And the winner of these matches will move on to the semifinals. So, for now, let's see what T-Bone and Chaos are capable of in the first match. Okay, with that said, let's move on. So the first match of the second round will be T-Bone versus Chaos. If I can find my silly dice thingy, then we'll be able to pick the course. There it is. Number 7. Oh, goody. Good luck on this one. Luckily for you, it's just going to be the standard team. Okay. T-Bone versus Chaos it is.
You got junk in your trunk. I am your father. Thank you for coming.
Alright. Moving on now. Both of these guys are very good. And Chaos with his unbelievable double eagle shot. Holy crap, he's definitely capable. Well, let's see if he can beat T-Bone.
Prepare to fight.
That's not a good way to start it, buddy. Wow, lucky. Chaos is not taking the risky way. Well, that's not good at all.
Don't mind me.
T-Bone catches the lucky break, but not so much for Chaos.
That's the ticket.
Will I be able to make it on the green? Yes. No, maybe not. Alright, T-Bone, you're up. Much better than last time.
It's shot.
Wow!
No celebrating.
This sadly is for bogey here, and it's not easy looking at all.
Bullseye. Here we go. Sink it. Hit it hard, you.
And it's in there. A birdie for T-Bone. Rain and wind. Oh, this par 3 ain't gonna be easy then. Looks like the wind will help with that one a little. It didn't make it. Oh no. You can't get deeper rough than that. That's the only thing you can do then to avoid hitting those bush shrub things.
Read the green. Is it hard, you?
Will this go in? Hopefully he needs it.
Keep on.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. The beginning of your doom. Use the radar screen. Is it hard, you?
And it's in there.
No one expects you to win. Give me a little skin.
And that was a draw, so therefore T-Bone is still 1 up. More rain and high winds coming. I did not know it was hurricane season. And why are you playing golf then? Wow.
To me.
This will definitely not be an easy shot. I hope the wind will help with that. Not quite. Well, T-Bone, what will you do? Play something better than that.
That's why you listen to me.
And it's on.
On unsacred land.
29 feet away. That won't be easy. Keep going.
That is good.
Not bad.
Sink it. Just tap it.
No, T-Bone missed it. So this could be another draw. There we go.
Awesome. The beginning of your doom. No one expects you to win. Give me your skin.
So, moving on to the 4th hole. With rain still in play. On a rough day for Daydream. And that's saying a lot. It's stuffed in the grass. That doesn't look too good. Oh no. Oh, wow. That was a huge save right there. Oh! Whoa, what the? That's not good.
Destroy the flag.
Nice one.
I can't swim.
That's bad, T-Bone. And he chunks it again. So this could be another even hole.
Shut. Give me the vaccine. Give me the vaccine. Give me the vaccine.
Strangely enough, that's for the draw.
I'm not telling you what. I need to lift more.
Still one up after 4. A par 5. Lots of opportunities here.
That's why you listen to me.
Oh, it stayed. Nice. So what will you do then? Firepower.
That's why you listen to me. I can't
Oh, you
swim.
missed.
That's the ticket. Destroy the flag.
Nice. That looks good, I think.
Why does he scream?
Wow, that was really good.
No celebrating.
That's gonna be for Eagle.
In the hole. In the hole. Let's jump for once. Your life is over.
Sadly enough, this is for the match win for
Don't follow
T-Bone.
me. It is left, Cobb.
Oh!
Why? Sink it.
Wow, short, making this another draw.
Do you like my hair? How do you like me now? Oh.
Lots of evens. If only the first hole was the same way.
Head up.
Stormy hole again. All I gotta say is don't chunk it right. We need a good drive from you. Then there you go. Really? They're standing right next to each other? That was good. Oh, stand there!
Why?
It almost seems like a French shot would be easier. Oh, T-Bone chunked his right. Oof, that looks ugly. Chunked it right again. Oh, that didn't do anything. Want to try again? Oh, actually no. It's your turn. That's right. Not enough juice there. T-Bone gets this in, it's all over. No!
Here we go. That's a shit. Give me the vaccine. Give me the vaccine. Give me the vaccine.
Wow, Chaos, this is your chance! Get it in there, you! And it's in! Even again! The Domi Horn's in a success for Chaos. And for the first time in the tournament, we're going to sudden death.
I am freaking out.
So am I. Let's do this thing. Sudden death round 1. Let's go. This one's hard to get it on the green, let alone near the hole. Uh-oh.
Why? Dumb rock. Why?
Oh, T-Bone chunked his right again. That's 4 times in a row. Wow, that almost hit the hole anyway. You have to stop doing that if you want to win.
I hate sand. That was good. You got lucky. There it is.
Can these guys make the par? Chaos makes his.
No one expects you to win. It's not over.
And it's a draw again.
Wasn't fair. Yeah, you skill.
Moving on to the next round. Again. Sudden death, round 2. Ready? Let's do it. All we're waiting for is one mistake. That's all it'll take.
Why does he scream?
Nice. A long way from the hole, though. That doesn't look good. Better hope it goes around the building. Wow, lucky. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, God! That's bad. T-Bone chunked his and he got lucky. You miscalculated yours and you chunked it. Ouchies. Oh, that was close.
That's too small. I need to lift more.
Well, T-Bone has the chance here.
There it is. Don't fail me.
This is
Just
for
tap it.
the win. Oh, barely! And T-Bone wins it in sudden death round 2. Unbelievable. It took 8 holes, but in the end, T-Bone won. Oh, man, that was the one mistake I was thinking about. Amazing how things turn out.
Yeah, save the whales.
So, T-Bone won that one. Moves on to the semifinals. Alright, so the next match shall be Ratchet versus Z. Didn't mean to rhyme there again, but whatever. So, let's see where they're playing at. Will it be just as difficult as that? Anyone notice I keep rhyming by accident? Number 9. Silk Road Classic. But what team shall it be? The bad team.
You're smarter than I thought.
Oh, duh.
Beat me to it, Lita. I'm gonna cook you in oil.
I couldn't help myself. Oh, can the master beat them almighty? That's what I meant to say. These guys are pretty different in terms of ranks, but you never know.
Nice shot. You a dicky.
Trying to hit Bertha with that one. That one looks pretty good. No, maybe not. Fell short.
Unstoppable. Well, you got a
Wow,
big
that was
car.
good.
Nice, honey. Your button makes me
This is
hungry.
for the win already.
Got some. I need to go to the store. No dizzy.
Not a good start for Ratchet, but maybe he can come back. There are a couple of par 5s in the set. I don't like the look of that one. You're serious? Right, that one, right? Okay then. Sure, game. Will his be just as lucky? That was actually pretty damn good for a chunk. Going for it in 2, but it does not look good.
Lordy. Nice shot.
It's on the green.
Drink a gallon of milk.
Wow. Not bad from where you were.
That's the sparkle. I know you better put that boy in.
This is for the
Son
eagle.
asylum.
No, not this time.
Put it in the oven. Son asylum.
Nice save.
I need to go to the store now for the team building. Your button makes me hungry.
You should be able to make that.
I just love them.
And it's not over yet for Ratchet. There's still plenty of holes left to come back on. Let's see that in action. What the? A not so lucky bounce that time.
I've never been in there before.
I'll say it. Nice shot. Apparently Bertha didn't want to say anything.
Guess I'll fetch it. Nice
A
shot.
much better second attempt.
You too cute. It's going to hit that pin.
Very nice. Ratchet does have the chance to catch up here. That may be a little short.
Lordy.
I can't see anything. Now I can.
That deserves some can.
And Z ends up with a bogey on this hole.
You're up to no good today.
Where they go, Ratchet? Making it even.
Close enough. Yeah.
Nice. Moving on to the fourth hole. All tied up. Another par 5.
Nice shot.
Ooh, that was a lucky one. Won't be enough to make the gap? Yep. That doesn't look too good. It's on the green until that just happened.
Lordy. I've never been in there before.
Whoops.
Take that mulligan.
Okay. Well, Z tries something different this time.
I'll cut you sausages. Oh,
Will it even make the green? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Not quite. Close though.
it's not the steak, it's the grill.
This is for
Son
par.
is silent.
Hopefully you can save yourself here.
Keep it up.
Limited.
Just stay focused.
Must lubricate.
Put it in the oven. I need to go to the store now.
And Ratchet wins that one. I'm pretty shocked on that one. Not the fact that Ratchet did good, it's the fact that Z chucked it out of bounds. Again. Not a bad one.
You too cute.
Nice one, Bertha. Let's see if either of these guys can get close to the hole this time. That's not good.
Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable. It's going.
Whoa, that was close.
Drink a gallon of milk.
Not so good for Ratchet, unfortunately.
It's not the steak, it's the grill.
Save a par at least. That's it.
Just stay focused. Close enough. Yeah. Put it in the oven. Nice and soft, baby.
And Z wins that
I need to
one.
go to the store now.
Well, going into the last
Does
hole.
look all right?
And it's all tied up. I may have gotten a hole in one in this hole, but can you? Ooh, not like that, you can't. What happened? Oh,
That's the spot for it.
and it's on. Way to go. Excuse me.
Nice and easy.
Well, Ratchet, you need to get this in for the win.
Keep it up.
Oh, no.
That's too bad.
That is too bad. That would have been nice. So it looks like these guys shall par.
Just stay focused.
Must lubricate.
Make this move. A pause just fine. Close enough. Yeah.
And I can't believe I'm saying this now for the second time in a row. We're going into sudden death. Wow.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh jeez. Moving on to another part 5. Good luck. Let's do it. I sure hope that lands in the fairway. Ugh. Oh, at least you've been getting lucky with those.
I'll cook your sausage.
So none of them trying to make the green a 2, it's just to simply make it there. Will any of these guys get the eagle? Ooh, bad bounce.
Drunken gal in the room.
Lands 12 feet away. Ooh, even worse. Not quite.
Nice and easy.
This is for the match. Oh, he get it in. No, it missed. Wow.
A little left. Right on target. Close enough. Yeah. Make this move.
You should.
Just stay focused.
Must lubricate.
And let's move on to the second round of sudden death. Let's do it.
You were too cute. I'll cook your sausages.
Gotta love it when Bertha runs across water. But that's not important. What's important is to see if these guys can smoke it. I said smoke it, not chunk it. Oof. Dare I say it, will Z do any better?
You were too cute. It's going to hit that pin. Unstoppable. Get on in.
Oh, wow.
That's one hot skillet.
Well, Ratchet really needs a good chip in here.
Get on in.
Oh, it's in! Way to go! That was awesome.
Get on in. For improvement. Oh, honey, I just love burgers. Another one for Team Velvet. Make this move. A little right, sugar.
That was scary.
I just know for you.
And after 2 sudden death rounds, it's still even. Sudden death round 3 on the par 3.
Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
Wow.
When you got it, big car.
4.1 feet away. Oh, Ratchet, let's see what you can do.
Little turkey. It's going to hit that pin. That's the spot.
Oh, stopped short for 14 feet away.
Don't be scared, sugar. A lip.
And it's in.
I just know for another one for Team Velvet.
30's being scored left and right.
Make this one.
MZ saves it again.
I just know for you.
Jeez, this is supposed to be a 6-hole match, not a 9-hole. And it takes more than that to keep it going. Round 4 it is. Oh my god! Really? How does that happen? Wish that happened when I played. Ratchet's trying a different route.
Little turkey. Oh. Don't overshoot it. Praise the Lord. Lord.
11 feet away on that one. Green looks a little tough to negotiate with, though.
Nice shot. Unstoppable. Drink a gallon of milk. Don't be scared, sugar.
Try to save it, Ratchet. It's in again. Nice.
Just know there's another one for Team Velvet. Make this one.
This is to save yourself again. And it's in again. Unbelievable. This is the most drawn out match I've ever seen. Round 5. That wind does not look too friendly, though. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Oh no, it's in the sand trough. Z chunks his to the right. What the? That's gonna be tough. A clean shot. Z has no choice but to not aim at the hole directly. I have no idea where you're aiming, buddy. Ah.
You saucy. Don't overshoot it.
Wow, that was great.
Well, you got here, big car.
Well, Z needs to get this in, or else it might be all over for him.
That deserves some candy.
Z makes the par at least, but I don't think that'll be good enough.
Must lubricate.
Put some extra caramel on it. Got some salt.
And it's in! It's over! Ratchet wins it in sudden death round 5. Wow. That was intense. Ugh, I was waiting for the time that one of them would slip up. And Ratchet is the one who is victorious and moves on to the semifinals. Who would have thought that both Z and Renee would be knocked out this early? So that means it's anybody's game?
It's all in a day's work.
Wow. Unbelievable. Pardon there. Alright. Now it's time to move on to the next round, which shall be Brad versus Louise. The course shall be number 4 again. Not really choosing many different courses, I apologize, but I always go by the dice. Oh, it's on the back tee this time, so maybe that'll mix things up a little.
Me? You sure? You smell that?
Do you want some Jello?
Okay. So, can Brad overcome the power of Louise? I'm not entirely sure on that. Let's find out. That's not a good first start.
Nice shot.
That was a good drive by Louise. That seems a bit overshot.
That's a clean bill of health. The doctor will see you now.
26 feet away.
With a par, you'll live to see tomorrow. It's going up.
Maybe. Nope, fell short.
I'm gonna tell the doctor.
What just happened? What happened?
Well, good thing you have a nurse with you.
This shot won't hurt a bit. Easy does it.
Ooh, not quite. However, this too is for the win.
That was sufficient. Let's go play.
Louise very easily wins that one. Moving on to the second hole, which is a par 3.
Nice shot. You're in the waiting room.
33 feet. I don't like that. It doesn't even make the green. Could it be that the course is just too tough?
Nice approach. This shot won't hurt a bit. It's going up like your heart rate. I'd aim left. Get in that hole.
It's in! Wow!
Faster.
Way to go. 33 feet like that is not easy. Already up by 2 out of 2 holes. Will there be any double eagles on this hole? I hope that makes it.
You get a lollipop.
It does. Wow. Nice one. That's not what you should be doing. Seems that Brad doesn't even have enough juice to make it. Ugh, this is just not Brad's day. That looks good.
You get a lollipop.
That's pretty good.
I'll get your puppy.
Did that puppy cakewalk for you since you nailed the 33?
Gracious!
Nothing but terribleness on that.
Oh my!
Oh! And it still has backspin on it for some reason. Going for par. Not this time.
I love this part. An eagle a day keeps the doctor away. It's going up like your heart rate.
No! Fell short.
I'm gonna tell you, Doc.
What just happened?
Wow.
This shot won't hurt a bit.
And another win for Louise.
It's my turn.
Oh, it could be a tear.
You're gonna be just fine.
That's a really high wind there. Brad just can't seem to hit it in the center today.
Pin to win. The doctor will see you now.
Nice. This won't be easy.
You're steady.
Wow.
I'm so happy. Don't pick at it. Hit the ball.
Brad finally gets a birdie. But it might be all for
Take it
nothing.
and let's get out of here.
And that's
These
it.
are good for you.
Are you still in danger?
Absolute easy streak for Louise, smoking Brad 3-0. Wow. As soon as Brad wakes up and hits and plays his A game, it's far, far too late. So Louise will be moving on to the semifinals as well.
Even when you're old, you can still rock.
However, her opponent is still left undecided. So, the last round shall be Maya versus Jack. Maya had no problem battling Renee, surprisingly. So, will Jack be no problem either? Course number 1. That should be good. My bad, I hit the wrong button. Hey, dummy. What T though? Is what I didn't choose. Oh, why not?
Whatever.
Make this quick. I've got a world to save. I'm gonna cook you with oil.
When this being one of the easiest courses in the game, this should be interesting.
Nice shot. You're too cute.
Perfect drives! What, will the second shot be just as grand?
Praise the Lord.
Nice.
Will you buy me a big car? Give me some sugar. Keep rolling, baby.
This one looks pretty good. Oh, wow! What an amazing shot!
Give me some sugar. Keep rolling, baby.
And what an amazing eagle! Excellent start.
I guess this isn't so bad.
You know, when Bertha gives you some sugar, you get nothing but the good stuff. And with that said, Jack's 1-up on the first hole.
Nice shot. Will you buy me a big car? You're too cute.
Whoa! That was close.
That's the spot for you. Your button makes me hungry. Nice and soft, baby.
No, it fell short.
Don't be scared, sugar. Nice and soft.
Wow, and already Jack's up two.
Do I look like a Sunday golfer to you?
Could it be that chipping eagle crushed Myra's spirit? I hope not. That would suck. I respect you, Maya. You beat Renee. Like, awesome.
Nice shot.
And it's a backspin to that. Will it be any good? Oh, fell short.
Unstoppable. Will you buy me a big car?
Wow, another 3-foot putt. A little short on that one.
Don't be scared,
Once again,
sugar.
this is for the win.
I just know. Is there eco in the next hole? Yeah.
Wow, I never thought I'd see this, but already it's the dormy hole on the fourth hole.
Careful, sugar. This counts.
Maya needs to do something here.
You're too cute. I'll cook you sausages. Breather. Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby.
Brilliant.
Big car.
Oh my, let's see if you can get it closer. I would love to see that.
Unstoppable. Get on in.
Get in there! Oh, so close.
That's one hot skillet.
Wow.
Nice and easy.
That would have been great.
Nice
Sadly,
and soft, baby.
it's over already at a 4 hole. Pretty much skunks. Jack once again swipes his opponent aside. 3-0. Wow, I never thought Maya would go down like that, especially with her triumphant victory over Renee the last round. But what can you do? And the first shot from Jack was just You're perfect. In fact, this whole game is all 4 holes. There's nothing but perfection now. So it is Jack that moves on to the semifinals.
I won. What'd you expect? I'm a hero.
Alright, so that'll be it for the second round. Now, let us check this. Let us check the tourney tree one last time before we head out. Well, this is what the tournament board looks like now, and with a lot of different crazy matches we had. We had 2 sudden death matches, and then we had 2 clean sweeps, which is like the exact opposite of that. So, T-Bone beat Chaos, Ratchet beat Z, Louise beat Brad, and Jack beat Maya. So therefore, as you can see, T-Bone and Ratchet will be battling first in the semifinals, and Louise and Jack will be battling in the second match of the semifinals. And because it is the semifinals, those will be 9-hole matches each, so just to keep things a little bit more interesting. So, who will win the tournament? Who knows? But for now, we're signing off. I hope to see you in the semifinals.